Hey folks, check this out. I mean, how totally cool was that? This is the kind of footage that I dreamed of 10 years ago, that I absolutely dreamed of doing 10 years ago. And here it is in my hands. So for like the last 6 weeks, I finally dusted off this old bar, and for the last 6 weeks I said, I'm gonna figure out how to use it. So like an hour a day with this thing, and the results, man, frustrating as hell, but once you get it, I mean, come on. So here's what it is. This is called a stabilizer. It's basically a bar. Camera weighs a certain amount. You put equal amount of weight down there. Then you slide, you hold it here, you slide the center of gravity from the middle of the camera to this point. At this point, I hold it with my right arm, all the weight with my right arm, and control it with my left. So it's like a musical instrument. It's a lot like guitar. You know, it's very fine-tuned stuff, and it takes a lot of practice to get it. But once you get it, so you point it up, point it down with this hand, turn, spin it around. You know, it is really cool how simple this thing is and what shots you can get with it. What shots. Now, the first thing I had to do the first 2 weeks were just building up some strength in this arm, because this is like 8 pounds, and holding this up out in front of you stably, you know, without bringing it down, is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But this old arm, man, this old arm can manage it. Now, first thing is balancing it. The balancing it, getting it right, constantly balancing it, that's stage 1. Stage 2, develop the strength to hold it. Then stage 3, start doing the fine skills. Once you can get that, do like options open. I've used it on a few shoots already. It is a thing of beauty. So why do this? Why not just use this, nice and light? This thing is really good, really beautiful for sports, but you got basically a fixed lens, one aperture, and very few manual controls. This thing is beautiful, great for sports. I could walk with this thing. Normally I have my microphone here. I could walk with this thing for like 2 hours, no problem. This is totally automatic. Automatic is good 90% of the time. Automatic is beautiful, completely beautiful, but let's say 70% of the time automatic's beautiful. And then there's those times something's going wrong and you can't really do anything about it. Horizon's tilted and it just looks like shit. But you're halfway through, you know, you've been doing something for 15 minutes, you don't want to break it. So that's that. Super light, great if you're going to do sports, if you're going to do skateboarding or skating on the canal. This is what I use. But for more cinematic stuff, oof, doors have opened, possibilities have opened. It's like a bike, man. Once you get it, you're off and running. But those weeks of nailing it is really frustrating. And it's so simple. And it doesn't break. No batteries, no nothing. It doesn't break. You know, I could hit somebody over the head with this thing. Not that I'm going to. But really cool, remarkable little guy here. Anyways, possibilities opened. You'll be seeing much more of this guy now that I've figured out how to do it. I guess laziness, confusion, laziness, they often get intertwined. Oftentimes you can't figure something out, you're called lazy. But you just can't do it. You can't figure it out. Anyways, that's been me for the last few weeks. Not so exciting, but learning, growing, developing, being a better person. Stronger. Talk to you guys later. Peace.